Let's talk Facebook ads for plastic surgeons. Facebook ads are going to have the lowest cost per lead of any channel that you're going to advertise on. It has the potential to get in front of more patients than, frankly, any other channel that you probably have available to you online. But it is really easy to get wrong. Wrong meaning anywhere from it's not driving you leads to a HIPAA violation. And in this video, I'm going to walk you through all of this. All right, so getting meta ads set up correctly involves a mix of different types of creative, as well as split testing everything within each one of these different types of creative. Creative type number one, results in testimonials. I'm talking about a mixture of your before and afters, ads featuring text from actual reviews that your patients have left, reveal videos. Creative type number two is features and benefits. This is a case where you may contrast the experience at your clinic versus other options that may be available. Static ads showing your surgeon's expertise. And the third type that I probably could have put as the first type, talking to the camera content, of which there are several subtypes. Type number one is the get to know the doctor video. This is a direct sale, and the goal of it is to let people know this is who I am, this is what I do, and in the process earn some trust. Type number two, the VSL or video sales letter. This is particularly effective for procedures that your target customer may not even be super aware of. So you may have a special technique for a procedure, something that really does actually need to get explained. The approach there is to shoot an ad that really is just selling, watch the video. In other words, we want to get people to click on the ad over to a landing page where they can watch a 3 to 5 minute video where you can walk them through the procedure and let them get to know you, establish authority, and earn some trust. Now, within all of these types, it's critical to split test your hooks, your messaging, and see what's resonating. The average view time of your videos, if you're seeing these all like 3 seconds and under, you probably need to bank that video. You see something over 10 seconds, you've got a winner. How do you replicate that? The number one criticism that you will hear about meta ads is the leads are low quality. Here are a few points that are really important to consider though. First, you should probably expect anywhere from 25 to 40% of the leads that you generate from your meta ads campaign to actually book a consultation. And the ones that come in for the consultation, again, anywhere from 25 to 40% actually going through with the procedure. If you're expecting 4 out of 5 of the people that fill out your form to come in for a consult, it's not going to happen. Second, if your ads look cheap and your landing page give a whole like late night ED pills vibe, that's going to speak to a specific type of patient. And as they convert, it's going to send signals back to Meta to find more people just like them to show your ads. So basically you end up in a death spiral. Lose the discount messaging. Make sure your ads look like $1 million unless you are indeed the cheap option in your market. Tip number 3, don't use Meta's native lead forms. They tend to generate a lot of spam. Tip number 4, use a step form that's going to qualify the people that are filling out the form. There are questions that you can ask that are going to paint a pretty clear picture that you're dealing with bargain shoppers or people with unrealistic expectations. Step forms like this can help to eliminate them. And tip number 5, focus your messaging on specific procedures. In your market, you might be the best at rhinoplasty and BBL, but if you send your leads to a landing page that's basically communicating that, nobody's going to believe you. Our team refers to this as the sushi from a pizza place problem. Your meta ads and frankly, all of your marketing should be focused on getting you really well known and positioned for a small set of procedures that you are really good at, that have good margins, and that you enjoy doing. All right, to wrap up, let's talk about HIPAA. As far as HHS is concerned, any online tracking technologies that you're using in your advertising that is sharing data with a third party requires a BAA, and Meta won't sign one. What's more, none of this works if you're not sending data back to the platform. All right, so how can you do this then? To start off, you really can't use the Meta Pixel, but you can use the Meta Conversions API and basically strip out all the personally identifiable information about the people that clicked on your ad and visited your website. Now, truth be told, I have not heard about any plastic surgeons or frankly any sort of physicians personally getting sued over using the Meta Pixel, but there have been many high-profile lawsuits that have come out, like this one from Jefferson Health this past year, which is basically just because the Meta Pixel was on the website. But the short of it is possible to use the Conversions API to send data back to Meta about what ads are converting without telling them who converted and who is looking into lipo and everything else that you do. And that is done with the Conversions API.